And it's Evan at Enterprise Connect from the show floor with John from MiaRec. John, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Thanks
Good
for having me.
Good to seeing you. And the show's just not quite open yet, but how do you describe MiaRec these days and what you do?
Oh my goodness. High level, we are a conversation analytics or intelligence platform, right? So we take the conversations that happen between like contact centers or businesses and their customers, and we analyze them with AI. And with AI, we can do things like automatically QA all the calls. So like a lot of our customers come to us and they're manually scoring calls, right? And that takes forever and they can only score maybe 1%. So we use AI to do that, which gives them complete visibility into how their staff is performing when they're, communicating with their customers, right? And then some other components are we do like CX intelligence, so we can automatically infer or score things like customer satisfaction scores, NPS, and churn risk. So that I guess technology stems from a lot of our customers are always trying to figure out what is our customer experience actually like, and they do that by sending out surveys, which hardly anyone responds to those anymore. And if they do, it's usually one of two people. They're usually really upset or really happy. So you miss a big chunk of feedback. So yeah, using AI to gather that is really useful for our customers. And then finally, we do some revenue intelligence as well, which is more designed for like sales organizations, which is, every organization is a sales organization. So we use AI to automatically score things like, was a customer exhibiting buying intent or buying signals? How were your sales reps handling sales objections? Things like that. So ultimately, that's designed to improve like sales conversions and revenue overall. So that's high level, really what we do.
So much insight from that juicy data that often went on the floor, right? We didn't really do much with that data.
Yep.
What are some of the top trending insights you think see customers needing day to day these days? What are the top use cases, let's say, for that data?
Yeah, ultimately, it all comes down to protecting revenue or gaining more revenue, right? So like a lot of our customers, what our platform does at its core is it gives our customers visibility, and with that visibility, they can take some action. Right, so a lot of the time, the visibility is going to give them the ability to reduce customer churn. So with our software, they'll set up workflows that, like, for example, if a customer calls in and they're very, very upset, what will happen is our AI will flag that and then send a notification to their retention team, and their retention team can then reach out to that customer and then save that customer from churning, right? So protecting revenue. And then again, on the flip side, earning more revenue, that sales stuff I was just telling you about, right? Like having the ability to see which of your reps are missing sales opportunities or not handling objections correctly gives you the ability then to coach them and show them how to do that correctly moving forward so they can increase their sales conversion. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's like, how can we use this AI to either protect or increase revenue, right?
It sounds so simple. Are there certain industries or verticals where you're seeing most traction in terms of the value prop?
That's a great question. I would say, recently we've seen a lot of success with like hotels, hospitalities, customers that are having like a call center for booking their hotel rooms. That's a good one. We have a lot of customers in home care space, and they use it specifically for that retention piece, like retaining patients and retaining their age or their actual employees. So home care is another one, but really we see it across almost like I mentioned, sales organizations as well, retail. Our platform, one benefit that I haven't mentioned yet, is like it's all completely customizable. So we can basically accommodate almost any use case. So it's really diverse in terms of the verticals that we.
That's fantastic. Yeah, very horizontal play.
Yeah.
And how hard or easy is it to deploy in a very complex multi-vendor environment with lots of legacy tech, new tech? What does that look like?
That's a good question. So we are a cloud-based product, right? So we technically will deploy with other like cloud-based voice platforms. So we have really, really easy integrations with CCaaS and UCaaS platforms like RingCentral, Twilio, Five9, all those big players. So with those ones, if a customer comes to us with one of those platforms, it's a couple clicks and the setup integration is ready to go. And then the onboarding, like customizing and configuring the system to accomplish specific use cases that they want to accomplish, that takes like 4 to 6 weeks. So yeah, initial setup, really quick. Customizations, a couple weeks right after that. So
interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
And any new features, functionality, announcements, maybe this week or in the upcoming weeks, months here?
So we actually we had one recently that's super exciting. It's called like an Ask AI, or what we call Ask AI.
Oh, wow.
So essentially what this gives you the ability to do is it's like a chat-like interface where you can
beautiful.
ask questions about large data sets, right? So, for example, like our platform can tell you, okay, you've had 100 calls in the past week with really low CSAT, right? But without Ask AI, you'd have to kind of look at those calls individually to look for trends, right? But with Ask AI, you can just say, hey, tell me if there's any trends you can see in these negative calls. And it'll tell you, oh yeah, this one agent's being rude all the time, or whatever the case may be. So really gives you the ability to speed up the analysis of all these calls and these interactions. So that's one. And then another one that we are just coming out with that we're super excited about is workflows, essentially. So we just built an integration with Zapier, right? Is Zapier or Zapier? I never know how to say it. But anyway, what it allows you to do is fully automate some workflows. And I'll give you an example of one. So let's say, for example, I'll stay on the customer churn side. Say a customer calls in and they're very, very upset about, I don't know, they're just something. Well, I can't think of an example. But basically what this will allow you to do with this workflows is the AI can, summarize the call, summarize all the reasons why that customer was upset. And then it can automatically craft an email, a customized email based on what the details of the conversation were. Like, we're sorry you were upset about X. We'd like to offer you Y. And then with that, so not only can it craft the email, but it also can send the email directly to the customer, right? So ultimately, trying to make that customer happy and not churn, right? So like from start to finish, it's all done by the AI, right? Like, obviously the customer, the agent has to handle the interaction, but after that, the workflow can handle like reaching out to the customer based on what was in the conversation. So yeah, those workflows will be helpful for CX and sales too, right? Like if for those hotel example I said, if they miss a hotel booking, they can say, hey, I saw you didn't book, send them an email and try to get them to book with some special offer or whatever. But yeah, the workflows we're super excited about, and we'll be coming out with that pretty soon.
Fantastic. Well, onwards and upwards, doing so much great work, and congratulations on day one here at Enterprise Connect.
Yeah, thank you. It's
All right, have a good show.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me, and nice to meet you.